So, Valve is trying to win the console war without actually joining the console war. And honestly, I think this might be the smartest move they've made in a decade. While Xbox is reportedly moving towards a PC-first hybrid console future, Valve basically pulled up with a straight face and said, "Cool, we already built that." And they dropped 3 devices at once to prove it. All right, so I spent the last few days digging through every single detail about Valve's new hardware trio, the Steam Machine, the Steam Frame, and the new Steam controller. And the more I looked, the more I realized something. Valve isn't trying to beat PlayStation and Xbox at their game. They're trying to make the game irrelevant. And honestly, I love it, because the way they're doing it feels like the most Valve comeback ever. Let's start with the Steam Machine, because this is the heart of the whole strategy. When I first saw it, my brain immediately went, oh, this is the console for people who want a console but refuse to admit they want a console. It's a tiny 6-inch goth GameCube-looking box with a customizable front plate, LED strip, internal power supply, no giant brick, thank God. And the moment I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is 100% going in people's living rooms. But here's where it gets interesting. This thing isn't actually a console. It's a mini PC pretending to be one. And Valve leans into that hard. You want to open it up and tinker? Go ahead. Replace the SSD. Upgrade the RAM. Install Windows. Install Linux. Install Chrome OS for all I care. Valve literally said, do whatever you want, we're not your parents. And I think that's the big contrast to PlayStation and the current Xbox models. Where Xbox is reportedly trying to make their next system more PC-like, Valve is already living in that future. Performance? Here's what I think. Valve says it's 6 times more powerful than the Steam Deck, and based on the specs, that's legit. A Zen 4 CPU and RDNA 3 in this tiny cube? That's wild. But the moment I saw the 8 gigabytes of VRAM, I was like, okay, this is not a PS5 killer, this is a lifestyle device. Digital Foundry even placed it between the Xbox Series S and the PS5, leaning towards PS5 and CPU power, but bottlenecked by VRAM. So I think this is how Valve sees it. Not a beat consoles on raw power device. A give PC players a console experience without losing PC freedom. And honestly, that's a brilliant niche. You get all your Steam library, no subscription fees, console-style UI, suspend and resume like a deck, and the ability to fix, upgrade, or mod the damn thing. Meanwhile, PlayStation is like, please buy our proprietary SSD. And Valve is like, bro, grab one from Amazon for $30. But here's where the real strategy clicked for me. The Steam Machine alone won't win a console war, but Valve isn't doing one device. They're building a complete platform. The moment I saw the Steam Frame VR headset, it hit me. Valve is spreading Steam OS into every corner of gaming. Handheld to Steam Deck, living room to Steam Machine, VR to Steam Frame, and the magic backend glue, Proton plus SteamOS plus FEX. This is why Valve doesn't need to win against Xbox or PlayStation. They're building something parallel, a world where SteamOS runs on anything. x86, ARM, handheld, console-like box, VR headset. The Steam Frame especially proves it. Wireless PC VR with eye-tracked foveated streaming? I watched multiple hands-on previews, and they all said the same thing. It looks wired, it feels wired, and I forget it's wireless. And when I saw FEX, the ARM to PC emulator built directly into SteamOS, running PC games inside the headset, I actually laughed, because that means SteamOS can now run your PC games without Windows and without x86 hardware. That's the most anti-console war thing I've ever seen. SteamOS is slowly becoming gaming's version of Android. And then there's the new Steam controller. This is the glue. I tried not to be excited, but the moment I heard TMR magnetic sticks equals no drift ever, I was like, okay, Valve, take my money. This thing has no drift, built-in grip sensors for instant gyro, trackpads, the best part of the original, 35-plus hours battery, and a magnetic puck charger that looks like a Beyblade dock. Is it a luxury elite controller? No. And I don't think Valve cares. It's not about flexing. It's about giving the entire Steam OS ecosystem a unified input device. Here's what I think Valve is really doing. They looked at the industry and said, why fight PlayStation and Xbox head-on? Let's build something bigger. And the funniest part? Microsoft's Phil Spencer openly said he welcomes the Steam machine because Microsoft publishes a ton of games on Steam, so Valve's hardware sells their games too. PlayStation, though, ooh boy. Steam Machine is a direct threat to the closed box, closed store plus subscription model. No fees, no walled garden, no exclusivity trap, just openness. And that's why I think this move is so important. Valve isn't joining the console war. They're making a platform war. And SteamOS, Proton, and FEX give them a weapon Sony doesn't have. Okay, so yeah, after going through everything, here's where I land. I don't think Valve is trying to beat Xbox or PlayStation. I think they're trying to make the whole idea of a console war outdated. A Steam handheld, a Steam console-like PC, a Steam VR headset, a Steam controller, all tied together by one open OS that works on anything. That's not a war. That's an ecosystem takeover. But what do you think? Is Valve actually building the future of gaming? Or is this another Steam Machine 2015 situation waiting to happen? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.